마시고요.
왜요?
하지 마시고요.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about Joy's style in relation to the Kibbe archetypes. Joy is 25-year-old member of Red Velvet, and she stands at 5 foot 6 inches tall. So I believe Joy to fit into the Kibbe archetype, soft dramatic. So let's quickly run through what that is first. So the soft dramatic will have the T silhouette with hips and bust. So yang bones, which are long and sharp, and they look tall, and soft flesh, which is that yin curve. And Kibbe says that they have a larger than life glam essence. To me, they look like royalty. The best clothes for this type are long sweeping lines, soft fabric, but you want to maintain the crisp edge. So you want crisp edge with large roundness, asymmetry, large glamorous accessories, and bold and sensual patterns. These are just some of the recommendations. So Joy's physicality to me matches up with the soft dramatic description. I see a T silhouette with hips and bust. I see that yang bone, yin flesh. I see some sharpness. I see this larger than life glam essence. In these looks, you can see the glamour, the softness. You can see the large glamorous accessories. You can see the large glamorous hair. Everything is just very soft dramatic friendly. Alright, so next up is some photos of Joy maintaining that long T shape, and she does this in a few ways that we're going to go over in this video, but first we're just going to see some of the basic ways. Here in the all black, you can see she's doing a monochrome look. She's doing that pretty much all across the board, but you'll notice here in this black pants purple top look how even though she's not maintaining the color all the way up through her look, you can see that the purple matches the tone of the black really closely. It's pretty dark, and she has that kind of black mesh going on up there too, so she's kind of tricking the eye a little bit with that. But more importantly, she's got these long high-waisted pants that connect to her shoes. Her shoes are also the same shade and color of the pants, so it blends in to make that one long line. You can see it here with the skirt look and with her other with her infamous little fur wrap look over here. So there are alternative ways to maintain that tee that aren't just like long sleeve, long pants, monochrome. Here you can see Joy doing a little crop top look, and as long as she kind of keeps the colors similar and keeps the pants long with a long top, it can really trick the eye into thinking that it's just one long line. So another alternative is this look over here. First, we're going to start with the tops. What you're seeing in this little like sailor stripey thing is that she's maintaining that T. She's keeping that very crisp shape up in the shoulders, which is maintaining her T. But also at the bottom, she's using a thing that Sophia Loren, another soft dramatic, uses a lot, and it is the short shorts effect. And what this does is when you have short shorts, especially if they're the same color as the top, like here with the button-down shirt on the left, you'll see that it kind of tricks the eye into thinking that there is one line from the shoulder down to the shorts, making it look like it is a long top or giving it a drop waist effect. And this is pretty much done because you're using your legs as the long line. Soft dramatics have very long legs, and if you have that short look that makes it look like you're wearing a long top, then your legs become the long line. Another example of that is here with these looks, and she's even taken it to the next level and added this skirt thing to trick the eye even further into thinking that there is one line of color from top to bottom. And finally, another interesting way that Joy tricks the eye into thinking there's one long line is when she has a top like in the red that is one color and the shoes on the bottom match it instead of the pants. With the long black skirt having the red color throughout it too, it kind of tricks the mind into thinking that that color is creating one long red line. And this is a good effect for soft dramatics or any of the long types to go for, because a lot of the time Kibbe says that you shouldn't have shoes be a separate color from the outfit because it can kind of make the feet stick out in a way that breaks up the line. Okay, so Kibbe does recommend one line of color. One line of color is gonna look best, and you can see in these pictures. In the maroon outfit here, it just kind of cuts her in half with that yellow skirt. And then when you look over here, both the yellow outfits, you can see that the one where she's cropped in the middle looks a little bit less cohesive on Joy's body, because it just kind of feels like it's kind of cutting her in half. You can also see it here with the pink and the black dresses here on the outer sides. With the pink dress, you have a more sleek, minimal look, and then you have next to it this zebra print that looks good on Joy. This print looks really good on her, but it is kind of breaking up her outfit when you put it next to this pink top versus just the one long color. And then over here you can see minimalism. Also off the shoulder. In the black dress you can see that the off the shoulder look is giving her a T. Off the shoulder works for a lot of different types for a lot of different reasons. And for a soft dramatic, it's gonna work for showing off that T really well. And you can see that in this black dress, it just looks a little bit more close to Joy's physicality, which Joy's physicality is drama first, then softness. And this dress is kind of like that. It's got minimalism, it's got a dark, strong color, and that's the drama. And then it's got the softness that allows for her curves. Now, does this mean that she cannot play with pattern? Absolutely not. Joy can play with pattern. She just has to be, just like any other type, she just has to be mindful with how she does it. So here you can see when she's got the one line of pattern, it looks a lot better than when she chops that pattern in half. Now here is another example of her doing fun and exciting pattern, but she's doing it more soft dramatic friendly. So on the left, in the infamous rainbow dress, you can see that the elements of the dress go along with her soft dramatic physicality. You've got these bold stripes rather than the tiny stripes over here on the right, these tiny little stripes. You've got shine, the sparkle to go with her softness, you know, the glamour. These elements just kind of add up, so you can see it's kind of a similar look. You know, she's got this fun stripey look, but one of them's just done in a more soft dramatic friendly, bold, glamorous way. And it's important to maintain that. As you can see here, Joy looks really, really great in this Feel My Rhythm promo, the green dress over here. But if you look at her in this black dress, which is a similar shape, you can see that once she adds in that dramatic element, taking off all of the details and minimalizing the dress, but keeping in some of that bold softness, you can see it looks really good. Now, she looks great in both these pictures, but I just hope you can see that the black soft dress goes along with more of her physicality. Now, this doesn't mean that soft dramatics aren't able to do short animated looking styles. You just got to think about the details, keep the details in mind. So here you can see on the left, she's got this more color block mix and match style, but she's got these dark gloves that bring it together. Love these gloves on her. Then when you move over here to this purple outfit, you can see how she's taken those animated details like the little bitty polka dots and the short little skirt with the rectangular shape, and she's made it more soft dramatic friendly by making the whole look monochrome, the dramatic side. So when I say soft dramatic details, I just mean those elements that bring the outfit closer to the drama and closer to the glamour. So like right here, you have an example of like a little colorful short skirt look, but she is doing them a little bit differently. On one side, it's a little bit more perky, a little bit less glamorous. And on the other side, you've got this sparkle in the skirt, you've got this black one shoulder look, and you've got the long, glamorous and pointy dramatic earrings. Joy's favorite way to pull out her soft dramatic elements with a sleek dark look. She loves a sleek dark look, and she likes to pair it with large glamorous touches or very minimal dramatic details. So let me show you what I mean. In this sleek little black dress, she's got this poofy ruffle around it. The dress is very sleek and straight to the point. She's got this big beautiful ruffle around her. In these examples, she's doing a couple of different things. So right here in the middle, she's got the sleek black dress look again, but she's going for a puffy lace sleeve. It's voluminous, got that yin lace in it. It's perfect. And then when you look over to the right, she's going with, instead of the bold, glamorous details, she's going with the very minimal, dramatic detail with these long braids down the side. They're very skinny, they're very long, they're very sharp at the ends. So moving to the leftmost picture, you'll see that the dramatic or glamorous element in this outfit is simply just her curves. Joy doesn't always have to stick with that deep, dark, sleek black look though to pull off this very glamorous, soft dramatic diva essence. You can see here in these dresses, like this orange one, it's a short little cute fun orange look, but it's still got that drama with the fringe lines coming down, especially coming down long behind her back, and it's got that softness with the sheen and the soft color. And another example is this white dress, which I love this look. So from the front, it's very minimal, right? She's got the hair isn't doing much, and the dress itself is very minimal, not much going on there. But then in the back, boom, you get this dramatic essence with the long braid, soft and dramatic essence with the bow. This bow is actually the perfect example of keeping crisp edges with large rounded shapes, which is the soft dramatic shape. The overall soft dramatic physicality is a crisp T with big soft curve. So if you look at this bow, it kind of repeats that, right? So I just think this is a really good look. It's perfect. Like, she hits you with that drama from the back, and we love it. And I know that for soft dramatic, that keeping that glamorous look, it may not feel right all the time. Like, some people aren't into the glamour, and some people are, there are young soft dramatics who don't want to, you know, be dressed in bold glamorous looks all the time. But that's not what Kibbe means. Kibbe doesn't say that you have to be dressed in these bold glamorous looks. It teaches you what elements you are looking for to bring out the boldness and the glamour in whatever aesthetic you want, and to not fight against your physicality. So here you can see a good example of that. She's got these these are both pictures of her in short, very animated, bright colored dresses, but she's doing them very different with the, to it again, details. So with the short green dress, it doesn't feel right. The elements of it are kind of small, and it just doesn't like bring forward the essence that this other dress does. So with this other dress, what you've got is these bold, bright colors, and you've got them in this big swirl pattern, which is making these big long curves across her body, which is perfect for her because that's what her body is made out of. You add that element to these long straight curtains of hair falling on her face with the little colorful elements there, and it's perfect. It's a perfect casual, cute summer vibe, soft dramatic look. The important thing with adding color and softness though is that you want to keep it close to your element. A soft dramatic is soft, but she is dramatic first. She is drama first. So you can see in this dress what happens when you only keep the softness and you let go of all the drama. And the dress just looks kind of separate from her. And this little blue dress, I don't see joy. It took me a minute to even recognize that that was her. And usually when that happens, it's because the outfit's just a little too far separated from your physicality. Versus over here, she's got this very bright red dress, but because she's got that drama and the sleekness, she's added some length, and she's added that hair length too. All of these elements come together to make the dress still a bright, fun, cute dress, but it's more close to her physicality. Now, this does not mean that Joy has to stay away from these very soft, short looks. On the contrary, I think that Joy looks really, really great in these. She just has to add that drama and or that glamour in. So right here, you can see in the pink dress, there's an element missing from it. She even looks a little bit uncomfortable in the photos. But then you see this black dress, which is pretty much the same dress, but that color brings in that drama, brings her back to her main base, which is drama first, then softness. And I would say the same thing whenever soft dramatics want to try color blocking. If the color blocking is too short and too animated, it's gonna be a little bit separate. It's gonna look like you're wearing someone else's clothes. But when you keep that color block with your drama, you keep that T. See, even here, her T, she's dropped her T down to the middle of her arms, but it still works. It's still mimicking the shapes that are underneath there, which is sharp, straight T. That being said, it's okay to experiment with things that seem very far away from the scale because you can still look really, really good. You just got to bring it back. So look at this short little, very busy animated print she's doing. On the left, she's doing it in a way that maybe Gamine might do it. It's very compact. Everything's short, everything's up, everything's high, you know? But then when you look over on the right side, she's got this crispness. She's added length and crispness. That's all she did. She kept the same kind kind of palette, the same similar color palette, similar vibe with the print, but she's added that drama in there with that Christmas. She's got that T at her shoulders and that length. And so it's a lot to do with shape as well, shape and scale. Here is the perfect example of that. So we've got on the left, we've got this very loosely fitted dress with these tiny, tiny floral prints. She looks beautiful in this yellow dress. But you can see that on the right, when she brings that dress back to her shape, I'm not sure what's going on at the bottom, but what I would guess is that it pencils down into like a sharp point, which is perfect for her T. And then she's got the bouffants up here in the shoulders to make for the top of that T. And then she's got all the yin detailing in the middle to kind of emphasize her shape, which I think is perfect for her. You can just see the differences between the way these dresses fit. All right, and here's another like floral number that looks so good. It looks perfect. I think this is a good example of how Soft Dramatics can do the super casual dress look, because see, if you compare it to the one on the left, there's just something not fully right. She doesn't look bad. It's just kind of dragging her down a little bit. There's not much there to bring out any of her essence. This is more close to like maybe a natural essence. Whereas with this very dark, big, bold, sensual, floral pattern, on someone else, this might look really like a very fancy dress. But for Joy, it just looks like she's got this nice, casual, pretty dress on. And why? Because she's a Soft Dramatic. She can handle that drama of that dark black color. She can handle the drama of those big florals. Those just look normal on her. So it just kind of looks like a casual look. And I know Soft Dramatics have a very hard time with casual. So the next section is going to be all about that. Joy, like many other K-pop stars, tends to favor the very preppy kind of prep school uniform aesthetic. And basically same rules apply. Whatever aesthetic you happen to like, if you're a Soft Dramatic, add some Soft Dramatic details. So you'll see here that she has very similar plaid skirt look, but instead of the short little white top, she's got this very rounded shaped long sleeved black top to add that drama. She's also lengthened the skirt, but not down, but in up. She's brought it up that way to keep the short line at the bottom to let her legs do the rest. You can also see the details. She's got the ruffles on the shirt and the sleeves. She's got the soft bag with the crisp edges. She's got the big beautiful bow. So here are some other takes that Joy has on that prep school uniform look. I love what she's done on the left with the triangle skirt. On the right, you can see a take on the short black skirt, the minimal and the long jacket, drop waist jacket here. It just comes together a little bit better than when she adds like short, very animated details to the outfit. Here is another perfect example on how the details matter. So she's got the short black skirt look, but just the jackets are different. And you can see that this bold, dramatic, sharp jacket looks so perfect on her. Here's another example of a more like, I guess you would call it youthful looking skirt and top look, and how in one of these ways it just looks like it doesn't quite fit Joy, like she's not really wearing her clothes over here with the very animated top and the very loose fitting skirt. But when you come back to over here, you have the minimal details, the crispness, and then you've got that softness with the ruffle over the breast, the scalloping down at the bottom of the skirt, and the big bow at the top. So for Soft Dramatics, similar to the Classic family, and I think just the Dramatic family and the Classic family have this in common, is that your casual is going to be business casual. You're not going to look as overdressed in certain aesthetics and certain styles, so you're going to be able to pull them off in a more casual setting, and it's not going to look totally separate. And some of the elements that stand out in these looks are the length, of course, of the hair and of the jacket. You can see even in this short bob look, she's got these bold, long curves to her bob. Now, none of this means that you have to have like the business casual aesthetic. Joy plays with a bunch of different aesthetics, as do we all. So here she is in a more like traditionally like femme aesthetic, where she's got a bright top, very yin details. And one of them just looks a little bit better. Like in the blue, she's got the details are a little bit small, versus over here, you've got the off the shoulder giving you that T, and you've got these big ruffles. You've got the big hair swoops, largish earrings, bigger, bolder. Same here. You've got this pink look over here on the left where she's got these skinny little braids and this pink, very fussy looking ruffly top with just, it's got a lot going on. But right here in the middle, she's got this black top that's kind of has a lot going on. But with this look over here, she's got the one off the shoulder asymmetry. It works really, really well for soft dramatic. She's got the high pony and she's got the bold glamorous earrings hanging down by her face. Now I know a big thing with the soft dramatic is that you don't always want to be glamorous. You don't always want to be, you know, super done up. Sometimes you want to just be chilling around the house. Like, you got to go to the grocery store too. Like, it's not always about the glamour. And maybe that's not even your aesthetic. Maybe you don't like that kind of look. Well, all you have to do is keep in mind minimalism, right? You're dramatic first, so you can play with that minimalism and still look absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. So here is Joy showing us that, and that when she tries to do the casual with like all these little prints, it kind of looks separate from her. It's like too much is going on and it kind of takes away from her essence. Whereas over here in the white looks over here, you can see that she's got the soft, she's got minimalism, she's got boldness. Even when she's doing like the oversized look with the white sweater, it's soft and bold. When you compare these two groups of looks, you can see that one of them's a lot more minimalist and soft, which is perfect for Joy because she is a dramatic that is soft. Now, that being said, jeans can be a little tricky for soft dramatic sometimes, but as long as you keep with the same rules that I've been talking about, you're not gonna have a problem. So keep your denims soft so that they can follow that curve. Keep them long. Dark is better, but they don't have to be dark. So second most important thing to the shape and the texture of the jeans is what you pair them with. Here, Joy is doing a soft top with bouffant sleeves and a soft button-down cardigan, both perfect for a nice casual or dressy jean look for a soft dramatic. Okay, and here are some other looks. I think that when you add some dramatic elements, like here, you have the round hat on the left and then the very soft black top to go with it. Over in the middle, you kind of have the little trendy tying of the shirt around the shirt. So you can see that that gives her that asymmetrical element, and it's black, same as the pants, so it works really, really well. The most important one I have is over here with the dark denim and dark jacket. This is just kind of the perfect look for a soft dramatic wearing jeans. If you could bring your other top, one of your top parts closer to the color of the denim, so like this dark blue jacket, it will work really well. It's also a bold jacket that gives her that shoulder and that softness with the texture. And here are some other denim looks that Joy does. I wanted to show you what happens when she puts denim on denim. Over here, this is her with some more busier fabrics and busier prints. I think she's made it work. And then here is another bold denim look that I think is really cute. She's got the off the shoulder thing over the top and she's got her little bold long bob. It's great. The red top outfit just looks a little bit better on Joy because the bottom follows her tee. Whereas in the other side, she's got these very wide open bell bottoms with these very big white boots. It's kind of obscuring that tee, making this more casual denim outfit a little bit more separate from Joy. So same when it comes to denim shorts and skirt. On the left, you have these very animated blocky, whereas over here you have with the white skirt, white top. The white top is a little bit more clean, minimal, with some long round shapes on the shoulders. Same with the minimal white blouse. That's the end. What was your favorite Joy outfit? Did I show it here? Do you think that Joy is a soft dramatic or some other type? The inspiration that going through her outfits has given me is that Joy is very multifaceted. I remember reading a thing about her that said that Joy has this sexy public persona, but in real life she's actually a softie who loves receiving affection. And to me, that's exactly how she dresses herself. She honors her physicality and she honors her personality. And sometimes she honors both of them, and when she does, it's phenomenal. If you made it to the end of the video, comment below with your favorite Red Velvet song.